Well, welcome to everyone to the webinar tonight. I really appreciate your attendance, and I love to see faces. So if you do have a camera that's operating, you can turn that on, see your beautiful smiles. If not, then that's all good as well. So it's nice to see everyone on the webinar. It is now Wednesday, the 17th of March, 2021. And wow, it's been an amazing year so far, but the last 12 months have been a phenomenal ride. Just over 12 months ago, 12 months and 1 week ago, we had our a little reset with the stock markets, and of course the crypto markets go down with the stock markets. So 12 months has been a long time. I know a lot of people have been locked in their houses, and I empathize with those people all over the world that are on the webinar tonight, and also those that are watching this as a recording. So welcome, and I do hope that I help you understand a bit more about my world. And my world is your world. So my world is cryptocurrency. And I'll talk a little bit about general information about cryptocurrency and how you can benefit from a massive transition that's happening right now. Transition away from fiat currency, which is all the currencies of the countries in the world, across over to a digital currency called cryptocurrency or blockchain technology. So I do hope that I can explain that a little bit better to you as the night progresses. What I might do quickly is just pop over to a share screen, and it will help you understand a bit more about what's happening in cryptocurrency. So this is the Dacxi Coffee Chat. I really love talking to people about cryptocurrency, but my favorite way of doing that is over a coffee. But webinars are a lot of fun as well, especially webinars on a Wednesday night at 8 o'clock, and that's where we are tonight. So my name's Andrew Squalari. I'm a digital asset strategist. I've been helping people understand cryptocurrency for a long time now, over 5 years. I'm a Dacxi customer, and I'm a Dacxi coin hodler. So hodling is a term for someone that holds on to cryptocurrency and doesn't spend it. And as I said to the prelude of the webinar today, when I buy crypto, I really do not like to sell it. I hold on to it exactly like I hold on to real estate. And it's medium to long term for me, and long term is a number of years for lots of very good reasons, which I hope to explain during the webinar. Now, financial disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor, a banker, or an accountant. I'm just someone that got involved with crypto a long time ago, did a lot of research. I've put that, implemented that knowledge into my own financial future, and I've done quite well out of it. So it's not financial advice, trading advice, or any other side of advice. Make sure you treat all this as educational only, but I would highly, highly recommend you consult your financial advisor and your consultant to get your accountant together. The reason why I would like you to do that is because I do expect you to have a big tax problem in cryptocurrency. So if you're going to have a big tax problem, you need to structure yourself correctly. So go see your financial advisor and your accountant about structural advice. And if they do not have cryptocurrency, then do not ask them about crypto, because they know absolutely nothing. Unless, of course, your accountant has done well in crypto too, you might know a little bit. But ask them about structural advice, because it's very important to make sure you're structured correctly to be wealthy. Now, talking about wealth. So traditionally, we've all been using this shares and property and managed money way of actually generating passive income. That's money making money. So in Australia, since 1982, the shares and property portfolios in Australia have really rocketed, as is the world. Governments have gone into a bit of a spending spree and making all this money for us. So shares and property going up. The baby boomers have really been productive and saved money and put it into shares and property. So those markets are now well and truly on the top of their cycle. Unfortunately, if you have cash in the bank right now, you are losing money. You are losing at least 2 to 4% by having money in the bank. In Australia, the bank official bank rates are 0.1%. And if you factor in inflation and fees and taxes, you're probably going backwards 5% a year. And unluckily, if you're in Germany, you are getting charged a lot of money. But if in Germany, you're a young person, you're a millennial, you're looking to buy a house, the banks will actually pay you 1% to buy a house in Germany. That's the world we live in right now. It's a bit crazy for people that have money, and the people that want to develop wealth are actually getting it a lot cheaper than what we do. Remember back in 1982, we're paying 17 to 21% interest. Now they're paying 2.7 to 3.3%, which is ridiculous, but it is what it is, and we have to adjust and pivot and move forward. The big question you have to do is you have to ask yourself, what are you going to do differently in 2021? We're already a third of the way through. You can't go back and pop into developing wealth and shares and properties like you did. Cash management is crazy. So what are you going to do? That's where tonight is all about. You have to ask yourself three major questions when you're looking at other opportunities. And if you're looking at cryptocurrency, and that's why you're on here tonight, you have to ask yourself, the major question is, have I missed it? Now, like I said earlier, Bitcoin's sitting at $72,000 per coin. 12 months ago, that coin was worth $3,000. That's crazy. So have you missed it? And I'll explain a little bit about if you've missed it or not. The second place is, where is the safest place to store my crypto? A lot of people, as you know, you hear the horror stories about people that threw their hard disk away, that had their cryptocurrency into the bin, and it went to the landfill, and they're paying millions of dollars for someone to go through landfill to find their hard drive. People have phones with crypto on it, and they lose access to their phone, their email. So where do you find the safest place to store your crypto? That's another question I'll answer. And last of them is, what should I buy? Now, not being a financial advisor, I can tell you what you need to buy, but I'll just tell you what I've bought and what I find really good programs that have really helped me and my journey to develop wealth in cryptocurrency. Now, I'm not too sure if everyone understood about the adoption crypto boom. So back in 2017, this wave one, we had a big spike of cryptocurrency. Bitcoin in Australia got to $26,000. And in that $26,000, everyone awoke to the reality of cryptocurrencies. From there, nothing really happened. It dived because Homer Simpson, the weatherman, and Koshi over in Australia told us to sell our cryptocurrency, and it really did tank from 26 down to about $3,400 in a few months, which is not good for those people that thought that crypto was going to the moon, but it didn't at that point. The reason it didn't go to that point is because institutional money, the big players, the big store of fiat currency in the world, did not get involved with cryptocurrency before mid-2019. That's when they started to get involved with cryptocurrency. And when they did, companies like BlackRock, Fidelity, Grayscale, MicroStrategies all put in structures and strategies around allowing their customers to store large amounts of their wealth under management with these companies. And what that did, it drove the Bitcoin price up to $72,000. So it really has had a big effect in the market by having these big institutional investors store wealth for the rich and famous in cryptocurrency. Now we're seeing from late into last year, consumer spending providers like Visa, Alipay, Masterpay, Square, they're all the big payment providers are getting involved with cryptocurrency, and they saw a lot of growth from them last December through to now, because these big payment providers are selling cryptocurrency easily to their consumer bases. PayPal's got 300 million customers, so of course they're going to buy some crypto, and a lot of those guys are buying a little bit to a lot, and that's forcing the price of cryptocurrency up. But what we're seeing right now, and the big price rises from the 20,000 in December last year right through to 72 now, is what I refer as institutional FOMO. Companies like MicroStrategy, which are teaching thousands and thousands of companies to get involved with cryptocurrency, are driving the market forward because a lot more people in that institutional area now can safely enter the marketplace and buy cryptocurrency. So people like Michael Saylor, which I've talked about before. So if you go to hope.com, Michael bought that domain name over 20 years ago. So hope.com is the MicroStrategies website. It's really good basic economic principles about why cryptocurrency is going to be the future store of value and the future currency of the world, where people will store their money in cryptocurrency, but they'll use a local digital currency, which is all coming out very soon. So Michael Saylor has driven this market up a lot with his education in the area of institutional adoption of cryptocurrency. And of course, you've got the richest man in the world, Elon Musk, bought $1.5 billion worth of crypto. That $1.5 billion now is worth about $2.5 billion. So he's made $1 billion profit, which is more than the history of Tesla's made in profit. He bought a cryptocurrency just on 2 months ago, and he's made more money in 2 months in crypto than Tesla's made. So that's why he's the richest man in the world, and that's why we need to listen to the rich and do what they're doing, because if we don't, you'll follow the people that are making you broke. Now, just talking about the cryptocurrency market caps, as you can see, there's two lots of numbers here. The top lot of numbers here they're about 3 weeks old. So there's $1.9 trillion worth of cryptocurrency in the market cap. So the total market of cryptocurrency is $1.9 trillion. And every day they're trading $250 billion worth of $250 billion worth of cryptocurrency every day. So it's a very tradable asset. So therefore, because it's very tradable, it goes up and down in value quite often. So now we can see the coin market cap today is $2.2 trillion, and the volume today, a bit low today, $167 billion. So it is moving a lot, but today was a bit of a down day, and the markets have reflected that by having a bit of a drop in the market today. We'll talk about the blue chip cryptocurrencies. The blue chips are your Bitcoin. So today, a Bitcoin is $72,000, went up 3% today. If any of your currencies went up 3% in a year, that'd be a miracle, but we do it in a day. It's up 4% in a week. You've got Ethereum, $2,300, 1%. And the last of blue chips is Litecoin, $262, up 1.7 and 3% for the week. So as you can see by the graphs on the side here, these are the graphs that we've had over Bitcoin. So this is 3 months ago. Imagine how you would feel if your bank account went up 140% in 3 months. That's what's happened in our world in cryptocurrency. This is real money, this liquid money. Press a few buttons, it turns back into Aussie dollars, back in your bank account, and you can go spend it and buy a car if you wish. Whatever you want to do with the money, it's your money. But imagine your bank account going up 140%. The official rate is 0.1 in the banks, and the term deposit rate, the best I've heard, is 1.1%. So this went up 140% in 3 months. Ethereum's no better, 173% over the last 3 months. So who remembers back in December, early December, 17th of December, just before Christmas, and now it's gone up 173%. And of course, Litecoin, it's only gone up 113%. We sort of get a bit blasé with these big numbers, but this is the reality of cryptocurrency. The adoption of cryptocurrency, like I've talked about, is huge, and lots of people are buying the blue chip coins. Now, your timing is perfect. Tonight is a very, very good opportunity time for you to learn about the basics of cryptocurrency, because this is what's really happening. Of course, back in mid-2019, the institutional money managers got involved with the market. They built a very big platform that allowing institutional sized money to get involved with cryptocurrency. Then back in December 2020, we had the consumer spending providers like Visa and PayPal get involved. They drove the prices from 20,000 up to 55,000. And then we got institutional FOMO happening right now, like the Elon Musk event where he put 15% of his cash reserves in. He told the world that 1% wasn't enough. You need to do more. So institutional FOMO is really driving the market, and that's why we're sitting up over $70,000, because institutions are putting a lot more money into crypto than they were a few months ago, because they can see the cracks in the financial industry and they want to get out before they get affected by it negatively. Retail FOMO is me and you. We're the retail market, normal people getting involved with crypto, but we haven't really engaged with cryptocurrency like we did back in Wave 2021. Back here was when we started to get in, and we got burned because we didn't believe that the prices were sustainable, so we jumped out pretty quick. Most of us either lost our coins, lost our money, or lost our faith in cryptocurrency. Now we're seeing this area here where there's a lot of institutional support. So retail FOMO is starting to happen, and more people like yourselves are interested in learning about cryptocurrency. And the big one is the alt season, which I'll talk a little bit about. Well, alt season, whereas people are moving from those big blue chip coins over to alternative coins outside of the blue chips. And we're just seeing the start of that happen right now. It's still moving forward, but hasn't really kicked in yet, but it's happening very, very soon. Trust me. Now, I like the Dacxi platform. Now, we're talking about the safest place to put your wealth. I like the Dacxi platform because it's crypto made easy. It's got a really good security rating. That's the number one concern of mine, making sure that where I store my money has got the best possible security. So not only has it got very good tech security, it's got admin support, and it's got community support, and these webinars are part of that community support. So you can actually talk to real people to help you understand what you're doing, help you guide your way through your accounts and what's going on with cryptocurrency. Of course, none of that is advice, but it's just education so that you can understand what you're involved in long term. Now, talking about long term, Dacxi has a wealth success system. What it does, it overcomes confident issues and teaches you about cryptocurrency in a safe and easy way. It's all free. You can get involved with education, with workshops, attend events, and go and talk to people in cryptocurrency, so it elevates your confidence so that you can make a more informed decisions about what you're going to do in the world of cryptocurrency. What Dacxi is evolving into is a crowd finance ecosystem. So there'll be over 100 different platforms, 100 different exchanges, all locally licensed in each country around the world, all interlinked with their own Dacxi coin, and that's going to be used for crowdfunding. Now, that's really exciting for me. We won't go into that too much tonight, but crowdfunding is very, very big opportunity as years progress. Now, Dacxi's made it easy for us. So we've got a wealth builder bundle. So it's a blue chip coin. So you've got Ethereum, Litecoin, and Bitcoin. Of course, you get some Dacxi coin. And if you purchase this, you get an extra 10% coins on top. Now, last year, this particular program grew 406%. That's a blue chip bundle. Who would have been happy with $1,000 growing to over 500 bucks in 12 months? Well, that's what happened last year, but your gold, silver, real estate, and even Bitcoin didn't come anywhere near that. So it's good to have a diverse portfolio in crypto. So it averages out the highs and lows of what you've got and picks up the highs and lows of each coin as they move. The second one is the Wealth Protection Program, which is the precious metal bundle, which is platinum, silver, and gold. Of course, you get some Dacxi coin with that as well, and you get a 10% bonus in coins as well. I like the fact that I can now send gold tokens, gold, to everyone in Dacxi free. So I convert my Aussie dollars over to gold, and I can send the gold token through the Dacxi ecosystem for free. And I will be doing that with people that are involved with Dacxi if I want to buy some goods and services from those people. And the last one is the Wealth Transformation Pack, which is the DAC pack. This DAC pack has only got another 12 days to go before it finalizes. The DAC pack is 100% Dacxi coin. You get an extra 40%, not 50%, extra 40% coins on top of that. So straight away, if you bought $10,000, you know, $14,000 worth of coins. At the end of this month, on the 30th of this month, this pack is no longer available, and we have a 20% price rise in that particular coin. So if you bought $1,400 worth of $1,000 worth of coins, you'd have $1,600 worth of coins on the 31st of March. So that is a fantastic pack, but that is finalizing. We've been selling these packs for a number of years now. That program is finished because the company and the coin are moving over and transitioning to having our coin listed on external exchanges. And that's when the world is going to see what Dacxi is really about, and the prices will be shown in exchanges all over the world. So of course, these numbers are a little bit wrong, so I didn't update this. So if you bought a DAC pack now, you get 196,000 coins. So that should be up here. And if you bought it after the 30th, you would get just on 117,000 coins. It does make a big difference if you buy that DAC pack now. Now, your timing is perfect, of course, and the Dacxi timing is really good because what's happening now, like I've said, you've got institutional money managers, you've got consumer spending, you've got institutional FOMO, retail FOMO, and the alt season is just about to occur. And the Dacxi coin listing is happening at the end of April, May, and June. So that is when the people will really flick out of those blue chip coins and be looking for the next big growth coin, and the Dacxi coin will be listed then, allowing the people of the world to buy our coin off the exchanges if you want to sell it. And if you don't want to sell it, that's fantastic because you get to realize that profit in your accounts by holding onto it for as long as possible. How to buy, you might ask, how do I get some of these coins? Of course, someone may have referred you to this video, or they've talked to you about cryptocurrency and the Dacxi platform. They will have a partner link. You just click on the partner link. You select one of the programs that's more appropriate to you. You change the number here. It's not $100. That's a minimum of $100. You put any number in there above $100. You click on the next button. You get invited to open up an account. When you open up an account, you put an email address in there that you want associated with your account, a 12-digit password, one capital, one number, and one symbol. Make sure you read the terms and conditions. Don't just blindly tick that. So read the terms and conditions. If you haven't got this area here, who introduced it actually, talk to the person that invited you and get their email address and put it in there. Sometimes it's auto-filled, so it's already done for you. You click the sign up button that activates an email to your email address. The email is correct for the Dacxi account you want to do. You send the money to Dacxi. Dacxi will allocate the coins into your account, and you'll see it in your portfolio. You do have cryptocurrency then. And once you've done that, you've switched over to cryptocurrency has been successful, and you can also leverage the money that you've got sitting in the bank and getting it growing again, so that you can realize the dreams that you want to. Thank you for being open to learning. I hope this gives you a bit of an introduction about why cryptocurrency is moving forward, what's happening with the financial areas of the world with quantitative easing and government policies, and what's happening with Corona all over the world. These things are real. Cryptocurrency is real. You can liquidate it back to cash if you wish. There's a lot more services opening up in cryptocurrency that I'm not going to go through tonight, but it is a very, very exciting future, and I'm gladly being able to help you understand a bit more about it. For additional information, go to Dacxi.com or see the person that invited you to the webinar tonight. Get back, understand a bit more, and get involved at your own timing.